So we did something super fat.
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Everything goes if it's happening now from Copyland.
So we've been going out these last few days and encountered a few situations, if you will, including possibly the fattest thing we've done.
Oh, yeah.
Which is probably, it's probably the case. You know, I mean, you could argue that becoming fat
that's pretty
to this
fat.
degree is the fattest thing that we've ever done. But I'd argue that this is the case. But also, in the same vein, because that fattest thing we did was at a burger joint.
Yeah.
We just came from a burger joint. We didn't eat burgers. We drank flour tasting ass shakes.
I didn't like it, gang.
Wendy's. What is that taste, gang? I liked it at first, but it just became a little
Berry.
I don't know. What was it? What was the
berry? Tri-berry.
Tri-berry?
Triple berry.
Nah, homie. I was tasting flowers. But anyway.
Check out unberry.
When we were walking up, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a guy sitting outside eating. And that dude was staring
Hey, your soul, guy.
deep into my soul, and not in a good way. And I gotta drop this habit, really.
Yeah.
But because one day it's gonna get me shot. But I just held that stare, boy. I held it. Very openly said, "What the hell is this guy staring at?" And that, to his credit,
He stayed?
that boy stayed on the course, man. But right as we were about to turn the corner, which I could still have him in eyesight, my line of sight there, if we turned. Right then he did the drop.
Oh shit!
And that's when I say, yeah, that's right.
You think it's because he was with his hoe?
That he dropped?
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I think that boy was ready to throw down. And you know what the fuck
No,
part is?
I was about to say, you think his hoe is like, I'm not into this. He's not getting any tonight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what made him cop out, because he was not breaking the stare, guy.
Yeah.
Now, here's the sad part. As much as I think this guy was ready to knife me, he was a solid, I'm going to say, like 75 years old.
Nah, he was like 65.
I mean, that's still, he looked rough for a 65, first of all.
Well, there's a lot of, he's a Mexican guy, he works a lot.
I'm just saying. And, well, really, that just means he could probably kick my ass.
Nah.
If he was a field worker type guy, dude, those dudes are tough as nails.
I could beat that guy right now, okay?
I worked a pecan groves for a spell there. Had to quit because the people were stealing pecans. So that's a thing. And there was only 2 people, by the way, that had vehicles. And it was me and this other dude. So guess who was going to get the blame if any pecans went missing? So I had to leave, man. But anyway, these were all like, lifetime field workers. And boys... Leathery,
that guy was old
leathery.
That guy was old as shit, but he was clearly 65. I could beat that boy right now, guy.
Could you?
Oh, yeah.
I think he could get you winded right away.
Nah, homie.
He'd be doing some Spider-Man shit.
That boy could barely move.
Well, either way, he was willing to throw down. I'm
Whoa.
just saying. So props to him, but I hate him. Oh, yeah, the fattest thing we've ever done, besides apparently shit our souls out.
And require Ozempic.
Yeah, so we were at a Whataburger. We had just eaten our din din. Which,
God damn it! What is that comic?
Samurai Penguin. It's a reference to Samurai Penguin. Yes, I realize other people say din din, but that's where we got it. And it sucked.
Don't try to look it up because it's nowhere online, guys.
Super waste of time, too, if you do find it. Don't pay for it, that's for sure. Anyway, that's the only time I'm going to encourage stealing.
Well, that's a lie, because on my haul that's coming up,
we're
going to encourage stealing to the max.
Are we?
Yes, because it involves the creator of Earthworm Jim.
Oh, yeah. That guy stinks. Anyway, there was no earthworms in this situation, but there was din din being had. And
a brain hair.
And some brain hairs. No explanation to that. But we had just eaten patty melt, which... delicious.
I guess say mine wasn't that great.
I'm glad you said it because it stunk.
Right?
Yep.
It was like too gooey.
I was right after I ate the whole damn thing, gonna say should have ordered something else.
Yeah.
And turns out we didn't have to because of brain hair. Now I can explain the brain hair. You don't know. I think they call it. What do they call that hairdo? Not the Caesar, the monkey, or what's it called? I don't know.
That's the Felipe or something.
Felipe? No. The Brian? I don't know. It's stuff like a hair that all the youngins have nowadays. And it's basically broccoli-haired head and or brain hair, as we like to call it. And we've seen this so much. I can only imagine if it's this popular here, everywhere else.
Yeah.
It must be seas of brain hairs everywhere.
Dude, I hate it.
It's got to be the worst, less cool hairdo I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen many a hairdo in our times.
Skullets?
Skullets. I would rock a skullet right up there with freaking Gallagher, guy. Coolest guy ever, right? But, you know.
Did he actually have a skullet, or were we just saying?
I mean, he didn't have a skullet, but by nature of him being, you know, bald in this area
it's kind of a
and his
skullet.
hair being long, he had a skullish,
Yeah.
shall we say. But, yeah, his sides weren't short, so it's not really a skullet. But in our canon,
Yeah.
he has a skullet. Gallagher does, or did, because he's fucking mad dead.
Super dead.
But anyway, this brain hair,
Mm-hmm.
he's eating his little sup there, and we hadn't noticed the brain hair because of the hair being brain-like. And we're like, oh, it's one of them brain hairs, okay?
Damn it, you're saying brain hair too much.
Anyway, old brain hair there sat his brain hair down, and we continued eating. When we had finished, you noticed that there was some food that had just been left by someone. And you're like, someone left this food there. And then the worker, after a longer while, because we usually sit and just chat there, right?
It was like maybe in half an hour after that, later.
So we're talking.
She comes up to the table to throw the stuff, and then she sees there's still food and like a little coffee that he had. She's like, I guess I'll just leave it here.
Yeah. So it looked like somebody had just gotten up and gone to the restroom. You know, there was a little Starbucks thing there still, full almost.
Yep.
And so you're like, dude, I think this guy left. Well, you didn't know it was brain hair, mind you. But you're like,
I didn't know it was BH.
BH, old BH. You're like, I think some guy left his food here because this lady, you know, didn't know where to throw it or not. So we, already subtly being fat, camped out for a solid 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, we're going to leave, right? And I really projected that question because you're like, I feel like we should take that little burger guy. And I was like,
no, hold on, guy. You wanted me to go steal the burger.
you can't steal it if it's been...
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
I feel like you're stepping on my ass tails too much.
I don't know, guy.
What was I going to say?
I don't know. You said I was going to steal a burger.
You told me to go steal the burger or take the burger, usurp the burger, throne, if you will, and then bring it back to our seat and finish eating it. I said, that's scum. Who does that?
Well, we're comfortable there, guy.
Yeah, but who visibly robs someone of their burger, it comes back, and...
I get what you're saying if the person was there.
True.
But by then, a whole ass hour and cents had passed by.
My thing is, the worker had already seen that there was a burger left there. So if she comes back, sees that the burger is mysteriously gone, and two fat turds are next to it eating a random burger that freaking materialized in front of them, she's gonna put two and two together and be like, these turds ate the burger.
I feel like she would be like, oh, well, they're fat. Obviously, that's what's happening here. Also, at some point, as a worker, having seen a burger abandoned on a table
Oh, you think about it all the time, okay?
for over an hour, yeah, you're thinking, am I going to eat that?
I would
Or am I going to throw that because I think the person's gone? So I don't think she was going to plan on eating it.
No.
But she was definitely thinking, should I throw this now? I offer to the table that we help the worker make her decision. Because one, we eventually learned, courtesy of some photographs that you took in store.
Don't ask why.
Don't ask why. That it just so happened that these photographs caught brain hair in the panorama.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't lie. I took a picture of brain hair specifically to send to my friend.
Okay. So I was trying to spare you the embarrassment.
No, I took a picture of brain hair.
Directly taking a picture of brain hair for the brain hair fact. Okay, but see, here's the thing. You had taken a picture of brain hair way before the burger was in play.
But you, with your keen eye, noticed that the Starbucks was in the photograph.
So, being a detective, a sleuth, if you will, I don't know why I said it like that, I was like, oh, the abandoned burger / Starbucks, etc., belonged to brain hair, which you had seen, and I hadn't because I wasn't at that vantage point, and somehow had forgotten. So I was like, bro, brain hair literally left the location a long time ago.
Long ass time.
So that burger is up for grabs for anybody, specifically fat fucks, to take and thereafter consume. And you were like, I feel like this scum move, guy. Because, like you said, I was like, just eat it here.
Yeah, who does that?
It's fair game at that point, in my opinion. The only problem that
There's a shame factor that you're not bringing into the table, guy.
Zero shame in not wasting food.
True though that may be, the fact that, look, guy, when I went up to steal the freaking burger,
Okay. You didn't steal it.
It is stealing.
How is it stealing?
Because I did
defend
not.
how it's stealing.
It is not. I did not purchase said burger. It was not my burger. At that point, when a burger is abandoned, it becomes the burger of the establishment once more.
No. They made the burger. They sold the burger. The buyer abandoned the burger. Thus, the burger's up for grabs.
So what? The burger's just floating in freaking limbo of.
Yes, the burger was going to get thrown into the trash.
Mm-hmm.
So, by default of that logic, it's up for grabs. Now, the other alternative is the worker was going to be like, I'm going to eat it, but that's very clear that she wasn't. And if she was, then she's playing the same game we were playing, which is trying to grab the burger and eating it for themselves. I was just being like, we got to be ahead of the curve.
I feel like it's too shameful to sit down and eat the burger you just stole, guy.
Well, that's a different level. I'm asking you to defend the steal part, which effectively you have not. So,
Well, point is, I was going to go steal the burger, and of course I was going to get the wrapper, because who just grabs a burger with their freaking naked claw? But the shame poured on me so hard that I was just like, and I just grabbed the burger with my naked claw. By the way, bite marks on my palm, and walked out with it, literally almost ran out. And then you met me outside, and
I was
oh yeah, this is classic.
So since you had palmed the burger with your grotesque claw, and I say grotesque because it was unwashed and dirty.
Oh yeah, it's definitely feces on it.
I was like, you were hiding the burger in shame.
I was like,
you didn't grab the burger?
No. You walk up to me, or you walk outside, and I go, that did not feel good, guy.
No.
And you're like, you didn't get the burger?
And then you go, oh, I got it. And you bring up your freaking claw, and it's literally clenching this half burger in the hand. Now, I was under the impression that he had left like a burger with like a couple of bites at most. But it was literally half a burger that was bitten into. And I was like, okay, now that is a little bit more like, who does that? A quarter, a half or less burger, that's just desperation. But I wasn't aware of that. You were the one that eyed the burger and knew.
Well, I didn't see it. The wrapper was covering it.
Then how did you know there was a burger there?
I knew there was a burger because the lady picked up the paper and it kind of like flopped out, but I didn't see
the extent of the burger?
Yeah, the amount of burger.
Either way, when you went up to it, you saw that it was a half burger. So what prompted you to get the half burger anyway? The fact that you were in the mix?
I was already up there. People were already watching me. I was like, I gotta get the burger.
Zero people in the establishment, by the way, at least in that location.
4 people there.
They were over there. I was posted
They
up.
were looking at me, guy.
Anyway,
you
grabbed the half burger.
Even if they weren't, they were.
You grabbed the half burger. I questioned you whether you had or not. You were like, oh, I got it. And then immediately after me laughing, very apropos, you chomp into it.
I don't know. We walked all the way to the car, and then I chomped into it.
Nah, boy, you chomped into it in the parking lot. Why? Because I chomped into it next, and we were still outside. Then you chomped into it a second time in the car, and then you were like, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm full as hell. And then you gave me the remnants, at which point I ate them boys up. So, suffice it to say, very fat of us.
There's a photograph of it.
There's proof, guy.
Yeah.
Well, not really proof, because the burger's nowhere to be seen.
No.
But that's because we ate the fuck out of it. And at the end of the day, regret or no regret?
I do regret it because I wish I would have gotten the Starbucks.
Yeah. Your shame made you rush too far.
I was craving the Starbucks.
That Starbucks I did see, courtesy of the picture that you took, and it was full almost.
Oh, man.
He had only taken like that much off the top.
You think we could go back?
It's still there somehow?
My goal this month was to save money because there was going to be a con coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I did pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Burlington Coat Factory.
Burlington did you out?
And we spent $100 on clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
The clothes conundrum.
that was a thing we did, guy.
I mean, you need clothes, guy. The last thing we want is an unclothed fucking guntik, guy.
To be fair, I needed pant. I only had one good pant.
You literally have one good pant, and you bought one good
I'm
pant.
wearing it. I only have one good pant, and then I had a second good pair of pant, but it became brown, and it was once black, so that's already a bad thing.
I'm gonna admit right now that I have one good pant as well. I have a variety of
Yeah,
pant.
you got a lot of pant.
I have a variety, yes, but they suck.
Like
I
they're
have-
not presentable in public.
Yeah, the one that is presentable in public, the good pant, even that is like it's stretching not only physically but figuratively the boundaries of good taste. It's like I need pant, ASAP.
Well, I needed
So I
pant.
get your
I needed
plight.
pant, and we found one good pant, which you tried on. It was comedically large, but it would fit me perfectly.
Yeah, it was a massive guy.
So now I have two good. No, I got three good pairs of pants. Cause I think Mom just gave me one of your pants.
One of
I
my
was like,
pants.
yeah, 'cause it was like a jean pant that was just hanging out in the freaking.
Ah, she gave it.
She
to
gave
you?
that boy to me, and I wore it. Guys.
Oh, you know
to
what?
my rendezvous that you
That's-
spoke of.
Oh, that's true. That's your rendezvous glue,
Yeah,
hot glue. That
farted
is.
on a leg.
And so, but anyway, going back to the pant. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
pant,
she
give
gave
me
you
the
my
pant.
fucking pant, which is fine. That pant was bought when I was heavier. Dare I say, my heaviest that I've ever been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I venture to say that pant will not fit me anymore. And you know, it will fit on me,
Yeah.
but it won't stay on me.
Oh, it's got the fat strings. You know the fat.
Oh, fat strings, guy. You know what I think about fat pants that resemble jeans? They need to put fucking belt loops on them. Just because you're fat and obviously your jeans have
Yeah,
elastic,
Well, I don't think they
you
make.
still need to fucking put.
I don't think they. I think the thought process is they don't make belts that big.
Hey, I've had some massive ass belts, guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could. I'm pretty sure I still have some over there in the bedroom. I'll show you right now. They're like twice my length, and I didn't even buy them when I was big, or you know, as big as I ever gotten anyway. I just bought them when I was just a normal fat guy, as opposed to a horridly Harkonian beast. You know, but those fuckers were huge as hell. So they do make belts that size. So just can you put some loops in your fucking you know, little stretchy jeans, guys?
I could do without them because of the string, the previously
Yeah, but
mentioned string.
the string will give out eventually. The elastic
That's why
blows
you
out
buy-
eventually.
That's why you buy a freaking rope, guy.
A
Paracord.
rope?
Yeah, all my pants have paracord. Look, show you right now. See?
Hold on, boy. I can't be just re-roping my pants.
Just re-rope that boy. See?
Oh, no, man. I don't want to re-rope any pant. I hate the idea of pants anyway. But,
Why do you hate the idea of pant are necessary?
well, this is why. Okay? Like, you can't wear a comfortable pant to any work situation. It's always like some form of uncomfortable pant.
What is that?
Right? Because those are the ones that are more presentable, but at the same time, you're sacrificing comfort. So that sucks. And a comfortable pant...
What's a comfortable
It's what Snuffleupagus uses.
penis?
Well, why penis?
Snuffleupagus penis. It's a
Oh,
pant.
Yeah, that's a good point. But anyway, the point is, yeah, your comfortable pants usually look like fucking fart, man. the pant I'm wearing right now looks like it's holding in farts.
My pant looks cool.
Your pant looks like you were part of the fucking rebel army, guy.
It's better than those Confederate pants I had for a while.
Yeah, you literally had Confederate pants.
I had Confederate pants, and then I had those super comfortable thin pants. And one day we were walking into Walmart, and you're like, dude, I could totally see your entire freaking nutsack.
Anyway, rating on how fat that is, let us know on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd say pretty fat is 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing we did.
Yep.
Thoughts?